Oh my gosh, I just hit fucking Alt F4. I don't believe I just did that. God dang it. Alright, tonight, after I get Eversmile's window back up, Eli is going to guide you on a magical tour through Black Rock Depths. Every boss, every pull, every monster, full pull. As soon as I get Eversmile back up. God dang it. Alright, people. Tonight, I leave you in Eli's capable hands. He is going to show you how to 10-man BRD in the 1.6 level patch on a very correct server called Project Azeroth. The mods and artistes of Project Azeroth do a very good job keeping this server Blizz-like. If you spot anything non-Blizz-like, you know, call it out, man. Why not, right? And let's pop out chat. The chat. If you have questions about multiboxing, general questions about multiboxing, Eli can handle them. Specific questions about 5-minute multiboxing code, Eli probably can't handle it.
If you ask me about code, I'm going to send you some magical writing.
Magical internet code. Let's go down. I'm gonna bring Eli down to BRD because he always tries to get cute and do some jumps and some dumb crap and winds up dying, stopping, rezzing, swimming out of lava, swimming into lava, jumping through lava.
But do I get to BRD?
Eventually he gets to BRD. In the time it takes me to run down the chain and through the hall, I have left him long in the dust.
Fleet would back and tell him he can never break the chain. Try to avoid them.
So Eli actually hasn't done a full pull of BRD. So what you're going to see tonight, what you're going to witness tonight, this is going to be raw Eli. He's going to get frustrated. He's going to slam the keyboard. He's going to wipe. He's going to run back. And he's going to learn how to do it better and better so we don't have to. And then he's going to make some magic.
Yeah, we got Strat on farm.
Strat went really very well tonight after I put in a raid warning whenever the eye would pop. And as we gradually understood how the eye script worked, we got better and better at it. And I have to recant some of the whining I did to Chaos yesterday about Strat, and admit that yeah, it's fine. It's not Blizz-like exactly, but it's fine. You will kill more eyes than you need to, but as long as you have some mechanism or skill to warn yourself about the eye, you will never pop gargoyles. And in fact, I don't think we popped gargoyles once that run. We did not pop gargoyles once that run. We killed every eye instantly.
Even when we wiped, we didn't pop gargoyles.
Even when we wiped, it wasn't because we popped gargoyles. So Strat is on farm. Went all the way through tonight easily. Did not record it. Very sorry. I wanted to record it, but Eli just wouldn't get away from the machine. I'm going to throw him under the bus. And BRD, and I give you into the capable hands of Eli.
Level 48's chump change. Let's gather a little bit.
Might want to mention about some of the improvements we made today with shadow beasts and stuff like that, and shaman AoEs.
Some of the changes we made include not letting your warlocks die over and over and over and over and over and over again by taking decursive out of AoE. Decursive was blocking healers from healing during AoE pulls, so we took it out. We're saving all this dark iron residue, by the way.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, you turned it in for rep.
You might want to tell them what we're doing with their dark iron rep.
We're going to be getting our dark iron rep, making every small blacksmith, and then making fire resist sets for all our tanks. If you forgive me, I will be eating. Okay. These pulls are tremendously easy. Yeah, that's because I hit shift 1 trying to pull those other guys.
His pulls were hard in the beginning.
They were?
Oh, yeah. When we had no gear, his pulls, we had to be careful. Plus, I hadn't yet put in recklessness. So guys would run away, summon more.
One nice thing about this server is they drop a ton of dark iron residue. Like, just tons of it.
How much rep do you get out of a full stack? Do you know?
Not much. Like, maybe 100.
That is definitely not a lot of rep.
See, that's slow. Totally stopped that one dude from running away.
What's slow? Oh, the
Aftermath.
aftermath's slow.
That thing actually procs a lot.
That does proc. But pyroclasm is broke. I'm very sad about that. I think they break pyroclasm intentionally. Because it's just too overpowered.
It's only 26%.
Yeah, 26% per warlock. 3 warlock can run in and stun your whole team and eliminate everybody.
Eliminate. Want all that dark iron residue, that juicy, juicy residue.
So this really is a full clear. Inventory is full. Are you joking?
I be not joking.
Just started.
They dropped a lot of loot. Okay.
Well, guess what? If you reload, they will delete Twill.
It's not Twill that's clogging up my bags.
It's not Twill?
It's meat.
It's meat? Well, tell me what it is and I'll put it in.
Tender wolf meat.
Tender wolf meat.
That's something I guarantee no one will get mad about getting deleted.
Alright. Well, guess what? I'm putting it in. And hit reload on everybody. Because the list is going to be expanded tonight. Tender wolf. It's in. What else? As you go, you can tell me things that you want on the list. Bags will be full of only high value items. And by the way, you can also tell me to add some greens to the list by name. No, you're not giving me more items on the list.
Oh, Mugthol's helm. Bam. That's crap. Wow, that's really big crap.
Let's get some of Eversmall's back.
How about homemade cherry pie?
Homemade cherry pie.
That's pretty crappy.
Show me your bags. I'll call some of mine.
How about red wolf meat? And wicked claw. Those only stack to 5. The worst kind of trash.
Roll it fast. Is that Morgan?
No.
Some hope, sucker. Is this a mini boss?
This is a boss,
This is a boss?
technically.
I thought this was a boss. How come it was so easy?
Because I've got 10 people. Bam! Kinetic Amos. That's actually really good. Held in offhand.
For now, you didn't actually equip it.
I know, because he doesn't have one hand yet.
So,
He loses 15 stamina.
so
Warlocks take a lot of damage.
oh, thick furry mane. That one for me.
I'm not reloading again.
I just got thick for remain in there.
I will delete it by hand.
Oh yes, I forgot. Reload takes forever with our DPS mate filled up with
100 battles.
digits, numerals.
I should really just clear that before I reset.
Yeah, you should. It will help. Everybody's asleep right now, so. Oh, did you get lock picking for the gates, or is that why you have full clear? Oh, I forgot about lock picking. What's up, NJ2K? You can lock pick the gate. That's true.
Doesn't matter.
We're just doing a full clear to make the video.
It's gonna be a 5-hour video. No one's gonna watch it.
No, we don't have the key. And we can't get the key because we still can't make the quest giver appear for us. Hello, someone's dead. I might not make it through this whole pool. 2200 DPS. Actually, I'll be the personality right now. 2200 DPS. That pull, that was peaking. We did make a hell of a lot of improvements tonight while we were running strat. We did work on Shadow Priests quite a bit. Shadow Priests are completely reworked, and they tend to be at the top of the charts now for small raid or 5-man dungeon battles. And look out for Mindflay. Although that time Mindflay didn't seem to do anything on that AoE. Let's keep an eye on Mindflay. He's not AoEing. Not quite sure why. Let's see what he does here. He's right in there. He's AoEing. This is rough duty. You really need to open up with Alt 3 and get aggro onto your main tank before you start with the AoEs, and that'll prevent people from dying. Oh, another thing we fixed today. Your Mindflay does 250 DPS by itself. How much plus damage do you have? That's really a lot for Mindflay. I mean, that's crazy amounts. That's hard to believe, unless you have like T3 gear. But what do I know? I don't know much. Maybe that's just normal. So the other thing we did is we fixed some serious AoE healing bugs, because we kept having Warlocks die and in our AoE pulls that were just very minor small pulls. And so I looked into it a little closer, and I found out that the decursive function, the decurse function, was really preventing a lot of AoE healing that should have been going on from Shaman. And so I just got rid of it. You shouldn't be decursing in an AoE pull anyway. And suddenly, voila, Warlock stopped dying. And there was great rejoicing. Alright, that's with Curse and 5 Shadow Weaving. Alright. Right on, man. That's a good chunk of damage. Now, why is Jindu doing 3 times the Holy Nova as Mindflay? That's what I want to know. Is Mindflay's gear really that bad and Jindu's gear really that good? Alright, Loudpack, what's up, man? Welcome. Don't know which setup I should play. I want to start with 20 bucks first. In heavy fights, my CPU is at 50%. Whoa, big deal. And RAM is around 65%. Dude, if I bring up my CPU right now, it's 100% on every core, alright? Who cares about what percentage it is as long as it's working and your frame rate's running fine. You run as many boxes as you can possibly run and still get 20 frames per second. That is the multiboxing way. And to hell with everything else. Of course, don't let your CPU melt. I mean, watch the temperature, but my temperature never goes above, 70 degrees, so I don't overclock either. I used to overclock, but why worry about it if you can get 24, 25, 30 frames per second while multiboxing? So, but I do recommend starting with as many boxes as you can, because the more boxes you run, the easier everything is. It's kind of reverse intuitive.
5-boxing is hard.
5-boxing is hard. 5-boxing is hard because if anybody doesn't do their job or gets killed, suddenly your entire raid is 20% nuked. And usually when somebody gets killed in one of your raids, it's somebody critical, like a healer or a tank, and you can't recover from it. So 5-boxing is always harder. 20-boxing is easier. So you say 20 man, that must mean you're on Vanilla Gaming or some server with ZG. Okay, HOTS suck. HOTS are worthless. HOTS get topped off. Okay, HOTS are a complete waste of mana, so we do not use HOTS. The only time I've ever used HOTS is to throw down a quick rejuve and a swift mend in an emergency when nature swiftness is down. And right now I do not have that code in. I still take swift mend in case I decide to do that again anytime soon. And plus, there's just nothing else to take on Resto Druids. So I still take my swift mend, but I don't have that in the code right now. You got runners. You're okay? You're okay. Hey Fury, what's up? Pajotaj4. Hey Fury, do you have any warlocks on your multi-box team? My multi-box team is built around warlocks. Warlocks are the heavy lifters of multi-boxing. They summon people, they never run out of mana because of life tap, and they have hellfire. And if you're ever on a server where pyroclasm works, and they cast recklessness, so I would go so far as to say as you cannot effectively multi-box without warlocks. In fact, Eli was trying it the other day. He was trying to roll, I think Sholo. Was it Sholo? Without a warlock. No, you were rolling without a warlock because you weren't casting recklessness. And it made things very hard. Anyway, warlocks are the most important multi-boxing class. Right behind mages, he says. So what mages do a lot of DPS? Well, yeah, water. Yes, you need your water. That's true. Mages have the water utility that you just can't live without.
They're the water boys of our team.
So you need one mage, right? You could also go heavy mages, and I see why you would do that. I see why a lot of people would do that. Right? Heavy mages are awesome. They're going to be your top DPS, like they are for us right now. Mages are your top DPS. They have portals. You have to move around the world, right? So you have to have portals. So that rolling ignite only happens on vanilla gaming, though. That's kind of a bug on vanilla gaming.
No, rolling ignite is the thing.
Rolling ignite is a thing. It works differently on vanilla gaming, though. There's something buggy about it because of the way it operates. You are definitely not supposed to be able to get 1600 DPS I don't have arc. He's asking, do we use arcane missiles when you get a clear cast in the arcane frost spec? I don't have that set up. I know why people use it. I can see why people would use it, and I think it looks great. I would want to do it just because it looks amazing. But no, I don't have that set up. Even though I always take the points in improved arcane explosion and does the improved arcane explosion affect arcane missiles at all? I don't think it does. Those are some bad things you just got right there. All right. Loudpack says, at the moment, I register 40 accounts at Project Azeroth. How should I build my team? For example, which tanks, heals, and DDs? All right. Well, we're going to get ZG here pretty soon. And for ZG, you do need 2 Fury tanks for your 2 20-man. I assume you're going to be rolling 2 20-man teams. Two Druid tanks, not Fury tanks. 2 Feral tanks for your 20-man team. How hard? It's the easiest. It's the easiest. I say what NNJ3K says 1 shaman in every group. I used to say that a lot, and now I'm beginning to get off that just a little bit, only because a shaman in the mage groups doesn't help much. I mean, he does drop the monototems and stuff, and it's fine. All I'm saying is you might be able to live without a shaman in every group. I do have a shaman in every group, and I always roll with a shaman in every group. But I see the argument. I see the other side of the argument. All right. So, yeah. Legged. What's up, Leg, by the way? ZG is extremely easy for multiboxing. It's going to feel hard at first because it's going to be something new you've never done. But it will get fast. In fact, somebody just emailed me today 3 photos of 3 ZG bosses that they just killed today for the first time. And one of them was the spider boss, which for me was insanely hard when I was starting out. I mean, I didn't have the spider boss on farm until like month 5, 6, maybe? Month 6? Maybe later. But getting back to composition, I just mentioned feral tanks for ZGs to say you should have 2 feral tanks. They don't have to be good right now, but they do need to be there for later. What you really need, though, is your 2 warrior tanks. Warrior tanks are better than anything, and you will not down any raid bosses with feral tanks. Multiboxing, it will be, if you down raid bosses with feral tanks, you'll be the first. And I'm talking about non-ZG. Yeah, show me a picture of you down in Kiranax in AQ20 with your feral tank, and we'll talk. So, yeah, let's not use 5. Let's use 3 on this poll. And let's watch Mindflay go nuts. Mindflay was number 1 for a second. Mindflay is our shadow priest, as you might guess. And Mindflay's not doing great. It's just too much target changing. Mindflay can't get his shadow weaving mojo. But that's alright. Mindflay will have his time. Oh, that's a lot of lootage. Anyway, for those of you who want me to spawn arcane missiles on clearcasting, let me know. Email me at furiouswipesvg@gmail.com and say, hey, I want that arcane missile clearcasting thing. And I will see if I can put that together for you. but I'm really happy with the changes today. In fact, I'm so happy with them that I am going to make a release on these changes. I've also this week got rid of 2 add-ons that are needed for 5-minute multiboxing. I got rid of Race Auto Shot, and I got rid of what was the other one I got rid of? Zorlin. I got rid of Zorlin. So no more Race, no more Zorlin. I do that inside of smextend.lua myself. All right. NNJ3K, I need to add rank 1 Shadow Word Pain during the pull to stack weaving. Yes. That was a bug in the release, and it is fixed now, but I have not released it, so yes. And I totally changed the Shadow Priest rotations. I am doing Mind Blast now, and I am not doing the Shadow Word Pain stacking on anybody with less than 30,000 hit points. It's not worth it. It's wasted. So you just Mind Blast, Mind Flay, go to town. Don't even put Shadow Word Pain on any of this trash. And that's why he just did number 2 DPS in this pull. And his gear is trashy. We're trying to work it, but his gear is still trash. Trashy trash. He needs... what do they say? 180. Can Shadow Priest work with a Druid and a Chamois with Mana Tide? Why not? I don't see why not. Everything works with everything, man. There ain't nothing that doesn't work. The only thing that doesn't work is you going into Rend with a bad composition.
I'd say Rend is the hardest boss.
Rend is very hard. Rend is very hard. Jindu's harder, but Rend is hard. But as far as the bosses you face here on this server, assuming you have full gear, Rend is hard. Hardest short of Molten Core type bosses, and harder than a lot of Molten Core bosses. Shadow Priests do run out of mana on a long fight fast. That is true. And having a shaman in the group who drops a totem. But here's what you can do. Sometimes this happens. You just have to reload your interface, whatever. Just keep trying. It's rare, but the backup bug can happen. Shadow Priest ran out of mana, but if you stack double Mind Tap Talismans, that's 22 mana per 5. Maybe you'll run out of mana slightly slower. I mean, the whole Shadow Priest running out of mana thing was solved in Burning Crusade, but this isn't Burning Crusade. So what are you going to do? By the way, you don't need to reload your interface to solve the backup thing. There are some tricks you can do, like running, jumping, strafing. Just run, jump, strafe. There you go. So someone gave me the advice on the double Mind Tap Talismans today. They're not unique. You can get 2 of them, and that's 22 mana per 5. Couple that with a Mana Spring Totem, improved Mana Spring Totem. That's a hell of a lot of mana you're getting every 5 seconds.
But don't forget that to get Mind Tap Talisman, you have to go to the worst dungeon in all of Warcraft history. And that is Starmount. Let's make mobs hit for 1,200, and let's give them 5 of them. Let's have them have 5 people.
All right, so Eli's saying to get Mind Tap Talisman is no mean feat. You have to go to the worst dungeon in WoW, at least the worst dungeon on Project Azeroth, and that is Dire Maul. And you have a slave to grind them for you. Sure. No, Eli won't run Dire Maul for me. He hates it too much. I can't wait to farm Iron Foe for my rogue and then destroy in PvP.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Alright, let me know how that works out. You don't need Iron Foe. On this server, you just need to make alliance and then come up against me in AV, and then we can just run AV till we're exalted.
Or High Warlord, whichever comes first.
Then we just go get all our AV exalted weapons. Booyah! And we have fun doing it because we get to run AV. Man, I had a lot of fun with AV last week. That was good. We need more alliance multi-boxers on this server. Do they pop level 50 to 59 AVs? I don't think they do. Do they?
Actually, it's 50 to 60.
It's 50 to 60?
Yeah.
You mean 50s can get in your level 60 AV?
51 to 60.
51 to 60. Oh, he says 51s can get into this AV.
Tell that guy not to forget that. Plus the rogue talent of mace specialization. He's
Yeah.
got a chance to proc extra attacks and a chance to stun multiple times.
That is true. No, you don't get extra attacks on the mace talent, but the rogue mace talent gives you.
Iron Foe mace gives you
Oh, the iron foe mace gives you 2 extra attacks. Yes, and if you spec maces, you get +5 maces, right? +5 maces skill by putting 5 points of that, which is ridiculous already, and you get a chance to stun with your maces. Soon R14 on PA as Horde without getting one single AV pop, says John. It says Yone Berge. Wow. R14 on PA as Horde without getting one single AV pop. Man, that sucks, dude. We've been in AV. Not trying to rub it in, but we were there. And we won. We killed Vandar. And I guess we got 2 ranks?
Yeah, 2 ranks.
We got 2 ranks. Did we get 2 ranks?
3 technically, because you start at rank 0.
Hmm.
We're at rank 2.
I don't think we're at rank 2.
Yeah, we are.
Anyway, one more AV and then we'll be able to get into the O Club. And that trinket that gives you another chance to hit with your melee and win Fury Totem. What trinket is he talking about?
Swift-handed justice.
Swift-handed justice, okay. That's in here, right? That's in BRD.
The end of BRD.
At the very end, yes.
The 1% chance. Well, 2% chance on Project Azure.
Oh yeah, 2% chance. Project Azeroth. Whoa, those guys were playing cards or something. They didn't want to turn around. They're like, oh, there's nobody here. There's nobody here. Deal the cards. Wait, there might be somebody behind you. Yep. So, this is going really well. But, I mean, this is just the prison cells. And we've been here a while, so this is nothing like a speed run. Maybe we should farm 2 packs at a time. Get some wipes in. Eli's like, no thanks. No wipes here. So my only issue, we're farming Molten Core trash now. And we've got Molten Core epics now, the belts and the bracers on some people, including Eversmile. He's got his might bracers. And you know what? It's all working pretty damn well. My only complaint is some details about the Fire Lords. I think there's one issue with Fire Lords working that isn't right. And the repop timers. The repop timers for Fire Lords and Annihilators and Ancient Core Hounds seems faster than I remember. It's fast enough that I wasn't able to pull a boss. I wasn't able to pull Gehenna. So I think what I'm going to do to get around that is is do Gehennis after Lucifron and Magmadar, and I'll just do a soft reset after we kill Magmadar, and then the core hounds will stop popping. Getting a bit ahead of myself because we haven't killed anything yet, but Lucifron should be doable. It will be much nicer to do Lucifron if we have a full set of Dark Iron gear. Oh my gosh. But we have to get through the Flame Imps, the Fire Imps. Junkity junk. Hit the 1 key. Remember, the 1 key clears. Legged, 10 more levels and your Alliance guys will be ready, are you saying? Alliance guys, maybe? The nodes are not plentiful here in NJ3K? You're talking about Vanilla Gaming, I hope. Not Project Azeroth, right? Keep forgetting who's on what server. No, don't say PA, don't say PA. Okay, your Horde team. Too bad, Legged. You were going to be my best friend. Now I have no best friend. Oh man, we are filling up the bags fast. VG is loaded with nodes. Look at that. We could be mining that right now. Could be mining that right now. Get in here and mine this shit. What are you doing? Why are you going around again?
Because I skipped the Ring of the Log to do the 2 bosses down here.
Oh, you did? All right. All right, so the arena works on Project Azeroth. In fact, many things work on Project Azeroth that really put Vanilla Gaming to shame. Compliments to the mods of Project Azeroth for the smooth functionality of the server. Love it. Absolutely love it. It will be very hard to convince me to leave this server anytime soon. Yeah, usually VG's buggy in hilarious fun ways. Like every boss in the arena is standing over there in the corner. So if you have enough gear and guts, you can actually farm every boss at once in BRD. It's not a simple task. It is not an easy task. One does not simply walk into the arena on VG and pick up the loot from the bosses. You need to earn it, and I find that funny. Oh, you've been in one of those groups? Nice. I've tried to be one of those groups. I could do it now, I think, but in the early days, I tried to do it. Yeah. VG, it is easier to ask what is Blizz like than to ask what isn't Blizz like on VG. And in fact, the answer to that question will only take a few minutes. It's the spider. Just VG things, yes, just VG things. It's a WoW feeling server. Gives you the impression of WoW without actually having to deal with all the issues of WoW. 12 agility helmet. Yeah, why not? It's a blue. We're on the blue train, man. it's lucky that Eli's driving, because I actually, beyond a certain point in BRD, it's just like, here there be dragons. You know, I have no idea what the map looks like, what you're supposed to be doing, and look, he really is doing a full clear here. He's clearing this area. This area is an area that I don't clear. So, epic mounts are normal cost on Project Azeroth.
And it's painful. It's enough to bring a tear to your eye, really.
Oh, it's okay, Leg. You can message me on a WoW when I'm playing. I don't care. People do it all the time.
It's just that we hate it. And we always forget to turn scroll lock off, and it's guaranteed that we wipe.
Yeah, it's better to message us on the, you know, in a way that, you know, we don't need to turn scroll lock off. That's for sure. I think from now on, I'm just gonna have a reply that says, you know, I'm currently streaming. Please ask your questions on my stream. I think that'd be the best thing. Now, I was complaining in a kind of bitter, hopeless way about Stratholme earlier, and I just want to mention that my worries about the Eye of Nax popping so fast and blah blah blah, and it being really annoying and frequent Eye of Naxxramas things, I want to let you guys know that we did get around it. We did find a fix for us, which is simply whenever the living you're here is shouted by the eye, we put it up on raid warning automatically. That's part of 5-minute multiboxing now, and after we did that, we never got so much as a gargoyle. So things were better. Things were much better. And it does appear that they kind of have a simulation of the Eye of Naxxramas on this server.
It pops at intervals, basically.
It pops in certain locations. And if you never move, if you sit in one place and never move, you should never see an eye, as long as you're not standing in one of the invisible pathing lanes of the Eye of Nax. So there you go. That's your Eye of Nax review for the day, and I'll never mention it again. Never complain about it again. We got it under control. And so will you when you get the next release. It's harder to farm for world BOEs on Project. Why do you say that?
Yeah, those are the world drops.
The world drops are 2x on...
They don't drop nearly as much as on...
Yeah, they're 2x here. I think they're probably 5x on VG. Well, on VG, well, if you're on VG, you can get medallions of Grandmaster Morris for pennies on the auction house. But yeah, here the auction house does not even really exist. We looked how many items were on it. 1,200 total items on the auction house. Is that a shared auction house? That's not shared. That is shared? No, I don't think it's shared with Alliance. So it's a non-shared between cities auction house too, right? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know if they're split between cities. Gear doesn't mean much apart from T2 on VG. Well, that really hurts, bro. That hurts, bro. I've got a crowd of 40 with all T1 gear that I worked for myself, and I feel pretty good about them.
I feel like it means much. Anyone can have one person gear with T1. Let's see them gear and donate 40 people.
Because you can buy T1, he says. Well, I mean, if you want to buy 40 T1s, you must be rich, bro. You can't buy 40 T1s. But yeah, I get your point. It is a pay-to-win server, and for that reason, T1 doesn't mean nearly as much on that server as it would on this server, wow, if I had 40 guys in T1 on this server, I mean, I'd basically rule the world. I go where I want. I do what I want. I kill who I want. Let's Play Role-Playing Games says, I was in BRD earlier today with my 5 allies. Did the jailbreak quest. Took forever. I believe you.
You went in there 5 short.
There's probably a way to cheese it, like Eli learned on Sholo, cheesing 5-man quests on Sholo with a 10-man. Eli knows how to do it. It takes some trickiness with leaving and returning to group, then leaving, then looting, then returning, and blah blah blah. It's all very tricky. He knows how to do it. He innovated a way. The patent is pending, so I can't say much about it. But yep, leave the party right when you kill the boss. But there's on loot bosses, there's more to it than that.
Because you can leave the party right when you kill the boss on loot bosses, and you can open the loot window.
You can open the loot window.
Actually, you can't open the loot window.
Oh, you can't.
You can't open the loot window if you leave.
If you leave the party right as you kill the boss.
But once you get invited back, you can open the loot window, but you can't loot the quest item.
So you have to come back into the party just to open the loot window. But you can't loot the quest item at that point. You have to leave the party again.
With the loot window still open.
With the loot window open to loot the item. So there you go. Now you know the super secret special assignment. This is going really well. Wow, there's not much to say about what's going on the screen right now. Eli, can you open up all your characters and kind of show people what your Shagu score is, for example? Just hit the C button real quick. And let's look at these guys. We're seeing Shagu scores
About 25.
about all, well, this guy's 1600. Most of the other guys are over 2,000 Shagu. This guy, Eversmile, is 3,000, is 3,200. So this is a pretty well-geared group. And we're trying to gear up a couple of these guys who really don't have much gear at all. And to be honest, we're trying to get pre-raid BIS. We don't know a lot about it. We don't have it all memorized. We do have a pre-raid BIS list now that Dennis sent me from Vanilla Gaming, and we're gonna do it. We're gonna gear at least a core cadre up with pre-raid BIS, and maybe more than a core cadre. Maybe we'll just go nuts. Alright, so Let's Play Role-Playing Games says, besides doing the quest for the demon in the bar of BRD, what other ways are there, again, to open that door? There's none, right?
Besides doing the quest, just kill everything.
No, but the door's still closed if you kill everything.
No, Phalanx leaves.
Phalanx leaves if you kill everything?
You blow everything up, and Phalanx says, I gotta get out of here and alert someone, and then he leaves.
Okay, so if you kill everything, he leaves. Also, can you blow the door with a goblin charge?
No.
I don't think you can blow the door. I don't even know if they have blowing the door in this patch. You can buy 6 ales from the bartender and give them to the dwarf, then kill Phalanx. Well, yeah, that's what he was talking about. He was talking about that's the normal way. That's the normal way of opening the door, and that's what we'll be doing tonight.
I can show them the just kill everything method.
Well, maybe we'll do the kill everything method and show you how you can kill everything and get through.
Hopefully it works on the server.
Yeah, that is how you blow the door. But remember that goblins have explosive charges that supposedly can open doors. No, NNJ3K says the demon quest is different. The demon quest is different. I don't know what he means by the demon quest.
The demon quest has you go do something.
Are we still going to be streaming in a couple hours?
I don't know.
I don't know, man. We're going pretty fast here. There's no wipes, so I don't know if we gotta. I don't know if we have hours left in this. Maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, because I do this relic room right here, and then I go up through there.
And now, remember, when you get to this point, you have options. You don't need to keep going. You can jump down.
Oh, I want to do the relic room.
Oh, I know you do. I know you do. But you can jump down here. You can fight the Fire Lord down there, and you can go in different and you can actually jump into the lava and go finish your Molten Core quest just by going this far. All right, Legs. Sorry, man, but it'll all be online. You can watch it because it's going to be on YouTube later. So if you've done everything else in life and have nothing left to do, you might want to watch this stream. Now, I don't know this room. Yeah, I don't know this room very well. I do know there's kind of a mini boss in this room.
And the chest can drop a ton of gold.
The chest drop a ton of gold? I don't know about that either. I do know there's one central chest that you need to get something, and I forget what it is.
That's how you get the...
And you can reach through the wall on VG and loot that chest every 12 minutes. A lot of people don't know that. Eli's really good at looting fast. Well, good, late. So I'm sad you're an unemployed student, but I am glad that you do have time to watch meaningless streams to find out how it all ended. I'm gonna say, you know, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm feeling no wipes here. We are doing BRD with 1060s who have gears, so there should be no wipes. There should be a face roll your face on the keyboard. Ah, oh, that's nice legged. Very nice. Oh my gosh. Frost spells. Frost spells. Just for mages. But still, a fantastic upgrade. It's still an upgrade to that, I think.
I mean, I'll give it, it's an upgrade to this.
Definitely an upgrade to that. But,
I don't know if it's an upgrade to just 20 damage straight off the top.
20, yeah, that's true. It's 20 straight damage. I wouldn't change 20 straight damage. So... yeah, just vendor it. Just vendor it. Just vendor it. Just vendor it. What do you see? Well, I can't even see what that is. Ooh, baby. What is it, though? It's a necklace. Oh, my gosh. That's a nice dodge necklace. I'll take that. I'll take that over chance to get a crit. They have to be in range of the unlock event. FYI, if you get lockpicking or the key, if your guys aren't standing near the gear when you unlock it, they won't be able to cross the bridge even if the door is open. They won't be able to cross the bridge. What is he talking about?
Which bridge?
What bridge? There's no bridge in here. We're talking about the locker in the center of this room. Even if the door is open.
I think I have enough relic keys.
He's talking about the city unlock event, that you have to be in range of that gear that's spinning in order to cross a bridge when the door's open. That's weird. That's a weird bug. We're opening boxes here. And the key to that central chest comes off of something else. I forget what it is. You should open up all the coffers. You should open up the coffers next to the central chest. See if we can reach through the wall for it. Do you have that many keys, though?
I've got
20 keys? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's one thing that is definitely 2 or 5x.
Okay, so on VG, if you stand inside this particular chamber and reach through the side, you can feel for that. You can feel for that locked chest and snag whatever's in it. And it is the thing. Oh man, what did it give you? What did it give you? Target. Go to that one. Go into that one. Okay, let's see. No gear, no gear, no gear, no gear. Oh, gear. Failed attempt. Dark coffer, that's what it is. Requires dark keeper key. That's what that key is. Ah, secret safe, yeah. Not in line of sight. Oh. The wand and caster gloves in that box don't drop on this patch. That's what I wasted so much time on. Alright, by the way, Let's Play Role-Playing Games reminds us, when you open 12 or more, a boss will come up that will drop the key for the center safe. Oh. I don't remember that being the case.
You have to open up all of them.
I thought I got the dark coffer key from... Oh! Fireball got toasted! Can we banish one of these guys? What kind of creature are they?
They're elementals.
Yeah, we could banish one. Do we have a hunter? Let's back him away. There we go. Things are under control. There were some casualties, but it shall not be a wipe. Let's Play Role-Playing Games was trying to warn us. Do not seek the treasure. No, we seeked it. We seeked it and we found it.
My looter's still alive.
The guy with empty bags is still alive, so we're perfectly happy. No key, though.
That's because I can't get to that body. Right there.
Oh, it's that guy. Ooh, hello. Gorilla, bear binding, stupid stuff. No key, though.
What the crap?
Dark Keeper. So, I think Let's Play Role-Playing Games was wrong. That is not... That is not who drops the Dark Keeper key.
Priest can't use axes.
And Let's Play Role-Playing Games right about it. He's like, actually...
I always just play.
The Dark Keeper that has the key spawns in a few random spots, he says. It's been a long day. Alright, now we're getting to the point where...
Oh, hey.
What happened there? Hello. Something just kind of popped open. I guess they give you a freebie. They give you a freebie if you kill that guy. Oh, nothing in it. Not a damn thing in it. There's a pillow with a diamond next to it, though.
Smoking part of the mountain is for a quest. No relation to the smoking part of the mountain trinket.
No relation? No relation? I think some relation. Yo, show us the V-bars so that we get good TV here. We want to see the bars going down. That's what we're all about. Big voodoo pots. Text break. Okay, this particular set of pulls can get kind of crazy.
Oh, it's getting dicey fast.
Like this. I think my little wipe prediction may come to a halt here. Oh my gosh, he's going to make it. Back the hunter up. He's backing up to the graveyard. Oh my gosh, he's backing up to the graveyard. We lost one guy from that over pull. But health is low. Health is very low. Stop moving, people. You're going to die. Earth Shield and Earth Shock both saved you.
Earthshock is not using nearly as much mana as I'd like him to.
Oh, really? He's using
I think he's not trained up.
Earth Shock?
Yeah.
We just trained him. We trained everything.
No. There's one shaman that wasn't trained.
Oh, he's got plenty. Wait, maybe he doesn't have. There are only 3 lesser heals there. Fully trained. Maybe he's just got super regen. Let's turn his heals up.
Let's see very much.
Bam!
And they're male.
15 mail. I don't know, man. It's not great. 15 damage and healing.
15 damage healing, 4 interact.
Yeah, but you just replaced shoulders that had like 40 damage and healing. Oh, no, you didn't.
12 intellect and 12 spirit.
Shut up, man. I was talking about those shoulders.
These are cloth. They have 5 sound.
Oh, that's an upgrade. I'm going to call it upgrade on both. Upgrade with a double D. For double treasures. There's all bosses on Project Azeroth drop double treasures, which we're really getting used to and really beginning to warm up to and like.
Yeah, at first we weren't sure about getting double loot because it just didn't feel right, you know.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, we felt guilty at first, but now the guilt is gone. Alright, I'm gonna get another beer. Second to last. Turns out double loot isn't that much of an advantage when you get double shit drops every kill.
We're familiar with the shit drops.
Double shit drops. So disappointing when that happens too. But it's better than single shit drops because at least you make double the money off of them.
And money is a problem on Project Azeroth.
Money is the single biggest problem on this server. There is no auction house. Everything everything you buy must come from selling stuff to the vendors, and it will be long time before we get our epic mounts on all 40. And I had my epic mounts on all 40 on Vanilla Gaming on day one. The day I had 40 level 60s, they all had epic mounts. But no, I do love the double loot. Um, it is actually cutting the amount of time we have to spend in these dungeons in half.
And once we get our first Molten Core boss down, getting double loot.
Double loot in Molten Core is going to be really special. Really, very special.
Because that's one less week you have to spend in that hellhole.
Looking very forward to that.
That's gonna come up soon.
It's happening, man. It's going to happen for us. It is going to happen for us. We need some fire gear before it happens. And that's why we're here in BRD. Somehow we're going to have to go kill bosses in Molten Core with no epics on. No ZG epics on. Maybe we're not. I mean, maybe we won't ever get to kill a boss until ZG comes out. Maybe I just don't got what it takes. But I feel that I can. If we build this dark iron set, I feel that, we're going to be there. We're going to be there. We're going to kill the Baron, first of all. First of all, we will kill Baron Geddon. I will stake my reputation on it because I fight Baron Geddon every single time in the Dark Iron ore set. So we can build the set that I use to kill Baron Geddon on VG.
We have the technology.
We totally have the technology. So Baron Geddon is mine, at a minimum. Now, getting to Baron Geddon is not fun. And you have to roll in, you have to kill that last core hound that pats, and you have to pull fast, and kill him in one try. Otherwise, ungodly numbers of repops will have to be re-cleared. Well, I took the day off on Friday, and just because I wanted to, and I have to go in tomorrow, and man, I'm not looking forward to going back to work. Plus, I lost an hour this weekend because in America we have this idiotic thing called daylight saving time, and we change the clocks around to mess with the sun. Americans are so arrogant, we actually think we can mess with the sun. And so this weekend was the weekend we stopped messing with the sun and went back to normal time. And I really would like to get rid of that tradition in America.
Check is to pull this guy back to here so you don't have to worry about the knockback. If you fight him on that platform, it's just stupid.
Whew, that was a fast Lord Incendius.
Fire resistance.
Yep. I think I already have those.
Guards of shatter resistance plus fire resistance. That's a sweet drop chance right there.
I see. So that was a random add-on.
That's a random. Yeah.
That's a random add-on to the Armed Guards of Shadow Resistance is Fire Resist.
No. A random add-on to Emberseer Pyromancer's armed guards that include fire resistance as a base.
I see. I see. So you could have gotten the arm guards of fire resistance.
You could have gotten the arm guards of fire resistance and the arm, but I really would have liked the arm guards of the bear.
Yeah, that would have been good. The shadow resistance isn't going to help on anything. Well, I mean, there are some bosses in Molten Core, but are you going to really wear blues in Molten Core? I guess we're going to have to at some point. Although, that Dark Iron Ore gear is epic. A lot of it is epic. Got to keep an eye on the camera, make sure it doesn't lock up.
People can get to Lower City without the key.
You can get to Lower City without the key. You just have to go really, really far into Molten Core. And you're actually going the wrong way. You had a choice to go another direction, but you're going into
Belgar.
Yeah, you're going into Belgar, so you don't actually want to go this way. Are we lost, guys? Are we like just going in? There is a boss down here. Let's go kill it. But somebody swore to me earlier that yes, indeed, Todd, you can get into the city without the key. But you have to clear almost all of BRD. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Hopefully there won't be a lot of repops. But maybe we'll remember it as we go along, because I'm not really recalling. I think there was a choice we could have made up on that circular platform.
Are you talking about in the arena?
Not in the arena.
The other way you could have gone needed you to get the Shadow Forge key.
Right. Not in the arena though. Anyway, did you go above the arena? Yes, we circled around above the arena. Or did you go across the bridge?
We did the arena.
The arena. The question is, can you clear all of BRD without the Shadow Forge key? And somebody recently told me, yes, indeed you can. You just have to clear almost all of it. We could lava hop, you know, over to the Molten Core area, and that gets us to the other side of the lock. That actually gets us to the other side of the oh, somebody was asking, hey, is there another way to get to the other side of that door? Yes, you lava hop over to the Dark Forge. Where are you going? Oh, you're going in the right direction. You lava hop from here over to the Dark Forge. Okay, be careful, make sure we're buffed. We don't have Arcane Brilliance. And then you'll be on the other side, and in fact you'll be really close to the Lyceum, the Emperors, all that stuff. Instead of going to the bar, you had to go to the dormitory. I think we were in the dormitory, and then we came out onto the circular platform. No, we weren't. There was no. The Lyceum is where all those patrols are, and the braziers that you have to light up. That's the Lyceum. Instead of going to the bar, you had to go to the dormitory, he says. I don't know, man. We'll clear all the way down here. We'll do this mini boss, and then we'll come back and figure out what we were doing wrong. Whoa. Those are some serious risks. Of course, they're not going to. BOE risks. Oh, my goodness. We're going to give those to one of our boys. You're coming into these packs with very little mana. I don't think that's a good idea. These are tough packs. They have healers. They have really hard hitters. Got to take these packs seriously. Looks like you have a warlock up. You could fear the officer. Shift 1, Shift F1.
My rogue and I can unlock the door. That would be probably best.
Yeah, we'll summon your rogue.
This place is a pit.
Yep, I would not feel bad or guilty about that. We can bring you in.
We can just log out, get back to the beginning of the instance.
Wait a minute. You don't need a key for the gear. You just kill that crowd around the gear, and the door opens. You don't need a key for the gear. You need a key for the gear? You don't need a key for the gear.
Yes, you do.
Oh, man. Why do you need a key for the gear? Alright, so be more careful on these packs. They're badass. And maybe crowd control the officer because he heals. Well, NNJ, let us go down and kill this boss. Then we will log out, log back in. We will be back at the front, and we'll summon you. And
Because we actually cleared all of Upper City. This boss is the last one in Upper City.
that's true. This is the end of Upper City. And then we'll summon you. Make sure you're on. Make sure we know your rogue name. We'll summon you. You can go in, unlock. We'll go kill those guys around the gear, unlock the gear, and do the rest of BRD. But we need to get this quest, guys. Seriously. You need to crowd control that officer. He's just going to keep healing. Or running away. Run away, sucker! That's what you get. That's what you get for healing. Actually, burning them down is working just fine. Whoa, hello. No, Brutalia was dead before. She was dead in the first AoE.
Shaman are pulling their weight.
Shaman are pulling their weight. Plenty, buddy. But we should turn Shaman healing up. He's not using his mana at nearly the right rate he should be.
He should have to drink every once in a while. Right now, they're capped.
Oh, I'm going to go do that.
Yeah, turn them up to like 7. If line succeeds.
Oh, god dang it. When I was tapping the keyboard to make the computer come up. I was actually editing my file in violent ways, so I had to go undo everything. Blazing Fireguard is coming around this corner. He's a piece of crap. Still no crowd control. Eli refuses to do crowd control. He wants to burn everything down. That's right. The officer's like, I bubbled. Sorry, guys. I bubbled. How do you send your moose to both computers, B2? Is one just controlled over a network, or is it a splitter buffer? No. Watch my video on how to do that. I made a video on how to do that. It's all just HotKeyNet. It's just changing your HotKeyNet file to send to other computers running HotKeyNet. But yeah, I have a video on that. That solves that mystery for you. There's an app for that. One thing about the world now is if you can think of something an app could do, there's already an app for that. So it's kind of Todd's rule of phone apps. Fury Swipe's rule of phone apps. Urshock's using slightly more mana. I think 7's still too low.
Oh, people aren't dying now.
He's a good healer. That is a strong healer right there.
Strong, independent healers who don't need no chains.
You don't need no chain heal. And the reason I walk over to that computer over there to make changes to Eli's scripts is because all my computers have a mapped drive that has the copy of smextend.lua on it that has all my customization. So I can change it on any of my computers and Eli will feel it on this computer. Can you feel the power? That is 2900 DPS with no deaths. I mean, that's ZG level, and we only have 10 guys, you know. We think that damage and damage in general on this server is a little elevated. Quite a bit elevated. But we're not complaining, Chaos. Not yet. Maybe we're just really good now. We just don't know it. Drink. Drink. Dude don't want to drink. Bitch don't want to drink. Bitch gonna pull 2 without drinking. Oh, the officer's back there. He's like, no, I've seen what you did to those other packs. I won't be coming over there this time. He probably bubbled over there. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna bubble. Premature bubblage. In Burning Crusade, they added the ability to remove bubbles, right? There's a mace that can remove bubbles?
Called Serenity.
Stop. I don't believe you.
Spells magic effects.
Even bubbles, though? I don't believe that. I'm going to need some confirmation. Can we get some facts checking here? He says there's a mace that can dispel bubbles in this patch. Serenity, he called it, I think. Josh the Rogue says, hey guys, I've watched like all your vids and even made a 5-man team on VG. I'm always in the wrong time zone to catch the streams. Used to play WoW with my dad. He was a noob too. Whoa, what up? Did you see what he did there? JK, left from the UK. Right on, man. Good to have more UK users here. And yes, it's early morning there. And probably now, spring forward, now they're going to have an easier time watching the streams now because we took out our retarded savings time. So we're going to be 1 hour closer to a watchable time in the morning for Europe. Good to have you, Josh the Rogue.
Alright, let's get that one, guys. Rogue over here.
Okay, NNJ3K, are you ready? Are you ready? Ooh, 120 armor. Force of Magma. I'd love to stay and watch, but I have to get to university. I'll watch this back later. Right on, man. Go get your indoctrination. KCalB. KCalB is his rogue name. You can actually, yeah, we're just going to log out. And, whoa, what'd you do? All logging out. Okay, we're going to log out, log back in. That'll put us right outside the instance when we log back in, and we will invite. Then we'll take 9 in with him because you got to kill some mobs.
This is a trick with Project Azeroth.
Seems to work this way on Project Azeroth. I don't know how Blizz-like it is, but it does work this way. When you log out and you log back in gracefully, it puts you right back at the start. Outside the instance, right? Outside the instance. So remember that, kids. Always be nice to your toys. And there we go. And we invite KCalB. He goes and opens shit up. And we kill the rest of BRD. Still no wipes. So my prediction is holding up. Dropping signs on my people. He's already in a group. KCalB, leave group. Oh, KCalB, leave group. Leave group, you son of a bitch. There we go. Summoning you in 3, 1, 2. Yeah. Yeah. This is gonna be so good. Eli thinks you need the warlock and 3 other people to summon. So he keeps clicking 4 people on the summon. I can't convince him otherwise. What can I do? All right, not everybody in, not everybody in. Back somebody far away. Because if they do go in...
It just says you have too many people in the
All right, so it's not like VG where you get ported home. Ah, no mind flay. That's okay. Just leave mind flay there. Oh, KCalB's like, hey man, I opened the door for you and you're not here. What is going on? What's his gear look like, man? Oh, he's a noob. Oh. Those are nice weapons, though. You're mostly noobish, but you do have some nice weapons. You do have cadaverous. That's good. That's good. You've done your Scholomance. The eye patch is nice.
Female orc, though, that's a rarity right there.
We are judging you like hell, man. We're judging the hell out of you. But,
I know that plays a female orc.
well, we have several female orcs in our raid.
We just chose
Do you think he actually plays him, though? Or is he just a multiboxing character? Could just be a multiboxing character.
you already got that.
Oh, he already did it? How the hell did you do that? Wait, I thought you said we had to be near the gear in order to be able to cross the bridge.
Those are the only two things we need open, huh?
Somebody said we have to be near the gear, and I think it was you in order to cross the bridge. I think you just screwed us, KCowB. When you go up the stairs, you'll get tit. Man, I want some tit. When will I get some tit? Thanks, sucker. Oh, those are the only... He hears us. He hears us. Those are the only two locks, right? He says. I want to find this tit up the stairs. He can open the bridge without pulling any mobs. Yeah, we know. We saw him just do that. But, are we going to be able to get across the bridge? Because somebody's... Oh, he's leaving, man. He's like, I'm out of here. Sucker. Thank you, NNJ3K. Good job. You influenced the world. You did your part. You did your part to influence the world. Man, I wish I could influence the world. Hey, whoa, 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 dude. You're running way too fast. What is going on? Getting really kind of sloppy there with your Shadow Priest. So there we go. A user has opened up the city for us. Next time to get there, when you leave the arena, just go down the stairs instead of up across the... Well, yeah, we know, but we don't have the key. Bro, you have the key, so you can open that lock, right? But we don't have the key, so we can't even open that lock, so we don't do that.
Skipped it and we did upper city instead.
If we're wrong about that, please let us know. Dude, we really probably should go back to the start.
No, because there's a vendor halfway through.
Oh, there's a vendor in the beer place. We're gonna make so much money. We're gonna make so much money.
Make back some 40 gold you spent on shaman.
You have to train all skills.
You gotta train money to make money, am I right?
No, you're not right. But shaman have to train all their skills. Almost every skill the shaman has is pretty useful. And the skills that aren't useful cost pennies. Only thing we don't really need to train are the self-weapon buffs. That's probably the only wasted money. But maybe on this server the self-weapon buffs will prove useful somehow.
Don't think Rockbiter weapon was working on VG, honestly.
Oh, you don't think Rockbiter worked on VG?
No, because it was saying it increases your attack power by 600 and they were only hitting for like 20 more.
Oh, really? I think that's the only thing that's not working right on VG.
It's funny how that works.
Dudes, you know what this means? We are going to clear all of BRD tonight. This is going to happen, and I'm going to stay till the end. Wipe after wipe after wipe. And yes, no one will ever tell us to go to BRD again. Well, and when they see our gear, they will say, "Hey, you still don't have that gear." Unfortunately, we're doing a one tank job here, and that means if 2 tanking trinkets drop on the general, I'm going to be kicking myself. But we're going to have to figure out how to get this Shadow Forge key for sure. This is crazy that we don't have it. I mean, nobody rolls without the key here. The question is our bag space going to outlast our trip to the bar? I don't think it is. Some people do have it, so there might be some pre-quests, like the one for Incendious. Improper pre-quests, he calls them.
Well, aren't you the one that had it?
Yeah, he's the one that had it. That's the guy. That's the guy who is. How did you get it? You just died and you saw the quest, right? You don't remember why or how you got it. You were able to see the question mark. We're not able to see the question mark. Maybe he did the prison break quest. You lockpicked it? So you still don't have your Shadow Forge key? Oh my gosh. Oh, alright. Well, I know some people have it. I definitely know some people have it. Kill those guys in the corner. I'm just nervous about those guys. Where you headed, bro? Good one. Good one. Taking some serious damage. That's a lot of damage. Remember, we said this was going to be a full clear. Every mob, every room. Well, we are not getting anywhere on these guys, so there's some trick to them. And we don't got it.
Trinkets don't pull 3 freaking fire arrows. And this is what you get some like when you don't use 5.
No, it's not. Alright, so Let's Play Role-Playing Game says, yes, I have it on Project Azeroth. No pre-quest as far as I know. I've had it, that issue once before with no question mark. Had to delete the WDB folder to fix it. Now, I have deleted my WDB folder, and I immediately, I think, logged out of the game. I wasn't in the game, actually. I logged into the game after deleting my WDB folder and went to check that quest. And again, nothing. Even though I was not even in a raid group that time. So, very confused. Signed, Confused in California. Did we get Fire Weapon in here yet?
No. He wasn't there. He's actually a rare spawn.
He's a rare spawn, that's right. But rare spawns spawn 60% more often, or 33% more often on this server. Yeah, we didn't wipe there, but we came close. That was pretty iffy. We were about one death away from a full wipe.
I do not like trading water to Jindu. Probably because of this movie, so
That's good enough. Kill everything. Give us our V-bars back. Marshall. Alright, we're about to get to the most important boss in some ways in BRD. General Angerforge, and we're going to see if we get our tanking stuff. Finish off that last one. Dead DPS does nothing. Yeah! So much stuff. And we're getting a little bit excited about the blacksmithing thing and getting the rep. This is going to happen for us. And I'm really excited about building our dark iron set. And I know that it is torture to get to exalted with thorium, but if anybody can do it, we can do it pretty fast. If anybody wants to help in that effort, we'd be very happy to accept help. But yeah, we got to get exalted. And of course, if one of us gets exalted in the Thorium Brotherhood, we can make everybody's dark iron sets. And there will come a time pretty soon when we have more fiery cores and lava cores than we'll ever need.
he's gonna do dragon scale whatever.
Oh, all right. Because actually those dragon scale dark iron shoulders, whatever they are, those are the shoulders I actually use for my shoulders, because there are no plate dark iron shoulders. You have to use the chain shoulders and the chain belt. We have to get leatherworking on our guys, though. I don't know if it's not going to be Eversmile, so we're not going to have the thorium exalted on our leatherworker. So you be the thorium exalted guy on the leatherworker, but we do have to get skinning so that we can skin the core hounds, we can skin the beast, and we do have to get skinning going here.
Yeah, because perfect chromatic scale is used to make a leather chest piece that is great for tanking.
Druid tanking, you mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Jump off that side and clear those guns first.
That's nice. These marshals are nasty.
Yeah, they heal.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. If we need High of the Wilds on every healer, so I mean we will give you money and or resources to get that done. Devil Swords, I know it's best in slot pre-raid bis, right? The Devil Swords is considered pre-raid bis. We don't know why though that Devil Swords is pre-raid bis.
The hit set bonus and attack power.
Okay. Alright, it's just because of the hit set bonus. You have 4 tailors popping up Mooncloth? Oh my goodness. You need T2 to replace Devil Swords. Alright. I'll take your word for it. I will take your word for it. We still have no Arcane Brilliance. What's happening here? He don't care. Alright, Angerforge. Give up your luscious treasures. Whoa. Good thing you can't go through that window. That was crazy. And we are smoking Angerforge. With 10 people, this is all just triviata. Terrible. Actually, the War Strike leggings are pretty nice. Did that say? Oh no, those are for druids. Nope. Why didn't he drop double loot? I guess he did. That's a green axe. That's really weak sauce.
That got up to a blue axe after it got converted to 5-man.
Oh, that got upgraded to blue after they made this a 5-man dungeon. All right. Very nice. That's big. That's disappointing, guys. We're gonna get a big zilch out of this. It's not. He definitely drops. He drops that. He drops the trinket that gives you the extra attacks, though, right? Hand of Justice. That's not him.
He's kind of a nothing boss.
What do I know? I thought Angerforge dropped some good stuff, man. All right, so NNJ3K is going to be our leather worker. And by the way, if you hit the 1 key, you'll delete all that cherry pie. We did add auto delete back into the mix, and we're very carefully adding truly junk things to the list. What was that? What was that? Fiery what?
Burning pitch.
Burning pitch. All right, I will. I guess I'll add burning pitch to the list. Do I need to? Probably don't. I've got inertia. And Jay says Golem Lord has a good tanking ring and caster boots. Whoa. Oh, we forgot about this one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. These guys are going down like babies.
That's a pyroclasm win.
That you did not see any pyroclasm.
It's done by pyroclasm.
He was? Are you sure it wasn't blackout or something?
There's a little volcano.
There was a little volcano. So we saw pyroclasm for the first time. Mark the date. Daylight savings time gone. Pyroclasm happens. Maybe it is a daylight savings time. Maybe it's a standard time only feature. I see
Another pyroclasm.
a son of a gun. What the hell? I mean, I'm never seeing these pyroclasms. By the way, is the recipe for repair bot on the ground, or can we not see it? It is in this room. Nope. It is not on the ground. It would be...
It's by Golem.
It's by Golem Lord? Alright. NJ says it was there when he did it, so... But I do think you need... Oh, yeah. There it is on the ground. You do need an engineer, and I want a bag full of repair bots on this server, because it is very, very difficult when you cannot pre-summon and port back and then take your summon and come back to the instance where you were at.
Also, being able to sell everything on everyone is nice. Okay.
Yeah, I forgot that. Because we're so reliant on selling gear, the repair bots are themselves going to be a huge boon to productivity. Oh geez. That's a lot of damage. Look at us getting through this. Look at us getting through this. Even the golems are going down. Oh my gosh. Did you see that, everybody? Did we get that on camera? Are the cameras still working? Yes, they are. Dudes, that was unbelievable. Can you loot that repair bot recipe, by the way, on Eversmile.
You won't get anything.
You won't. He has to be engineer 300. I think he has to be engineer 300 to loot it.
It's like when you open up the blacksmithing recipes in Strat, nothing happens.
And you know what we're going to have to do? We're just going to have to plant somebody in Nomergan to farm fused wiring to get us our fused wiring for our repair bots.
Under all those stupid ass golems.
You really don't want to click on that recipe? World Enlarger, hey. Don't get rid of that. I might go gnomish. Let's not delete that one if we can't avoid it. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. We can get it anytime we want. You still can't find the boss. I see a hand. Oh, wow. Did you see? Oh, it's the Nagerling!
1 second win.
Oh my gosh. Those are both some of the best in slot tanking things ever. Don't hella loot it on her. What are you doing?
When is healing done? Nerd. Man.
Second win. Yeah.
30 mana every 1 second for 10 seconds.
Okay. Cool, man. Cool. And the Naglering. That Naglering is going to stay there for a long time on Eversmile. Does Hammer of Grace drop in this patch? Does Hammer of Grace drop in this patch? He don't know. What does he look like? A nerd? My shamans still have the level 1 maces. You know, we just replaced a level 1 mace on our shamans a few minutes ago when we got out of strat.
Yeah. It's really hard to find one-handers.
One-handers are tough. I mean, if you're not doing the quests, you know, if you don't go do quests, one-handers don't drop.
You're pretty much stuck with of healing or...
Yeah, you're stuck with of healing greens that you maybe find, but actually, I mean, our shamans still had the level 1 maces.
And it's not like we're not running shit.
Yeah, we've run Sholomance many times. They really do give you weapons though in the quests that you do, in the high level quests. You can quest for your weapons.
So one boss you will miss out on if you don't do the kill everyone technique is Hurley Black Breath and the Goblin. And the Goblin drops a 16 slot bag.
The Goblin drops a 16 slot bag. Well, that's good.
So I'm probably going to do it that way. But I will vendor everything first.
Yes, we must vendor everything first. Everyone is just going to have a Witchblade.
The Sholo Witch.
There's a reason for that, because that's what you'll get out of Sholo. Love potion. Oh, that's the demon quest. Yes, yes. And she gives you a key, right? In the end, she gives you a key to the door. I think she gives you a key to the door in the end. Oh, dudes, we're gonna make some money tonight. Look at this, 366 gold on, and
I'm going to go ahead and vendor.
yeah, vendor that. It don't matter. Vendor everything. I don't care. Whoa! Don't vendor that. We're gonna have a bag of that dark iron stuff. Dark iron powder. NNJ3K, if you want to be the enchanter who has Crusader, that'll be just fine, by the way, because we don't want to farm Crusader. We are going to have an enchanter, and we will have most recipes, but Crusader may come late, because I really don't like farming it. On the other hand, maybe Crusader drops more often, but on this server, but somebody told me on this server that they tried for 2 weeks to get it. So that seems a little, I won't do that. Oh, geez. This guy says He leveled on Timber Maws, so he already has the 25 agility. Son of a gun.
That's a good idea.
That's a really good idea. To level on some important faction. That's super smart. It's been far too long since we played vanilla for us to have remembered that, though. No, Crusader won't ever drop in Tyr's hand. It will only drop in that one spire in Western Plaguelands. So you can farm Tyr's hand for the rest of your life, and you will not see it. I think the vanilla gaming DB is going to really screw you over if you trust it. But yes, I had Crusader when I was level 39. That's the earliest level you could cast Crusader, and I made all my money in vanilla WoW and Crusader. And I definitely knew how to get it and where it dropped. And back then, you know, Thoughtbot and Wowhead was 100% on, and it said, and no mistake, Crusader only drops at that tower in Western Plaguelands, and it drops from a chest in that tower, no less.
No.
Oh no, what's happening?
That is me accidentally setting off the event.
The event is starting, people. Oh, this is so sad.
But I got to sell.
None shall pass. He got to empty some bags.
Mixologist 2.
Whoa, that is amazing. But level 50, I mean, come on, how amazing could it be at level 50?
Just vendor.
Vendor amazing.
Just vendor it.
It's going to be hard to get through there. You'll definitely kill him. Let's kill some folks. We're mass murdering. Yeah, if you see Crusader on the auction house and you have enough money for it, it would be crazy not to buy it. Crazy. I mean, there's nothing more on the auction house that you should buy than that.
Ooh, Vorpal Dagger of attack power.
Traveler's Backpack. Because everybody needs Crusader. And everybody's going to want Crusader. Yeah. Alright, not everybody needs Crusader, but every raid needs Crusader. What is he doing? He's sneaking around dead. That guy was sneaking around dead. Oh. Nope. You don't have enough reps, sucker. Alright, Eli's going to continue the kill everybody method. And he did pull the Fireguard Destroyer, which is not going to be an issue.
Door's open.
The door is open now, though, guys. So, you don't have to buy the guy 6 beers.
Especially if you're poor.
How much could those beers cost?
5 gold apiece.
They do
Hey,
not
sucker.
cost 5 gold
I've
apiece.
seen what you cleared. Oh my gosh, I've done targeting.
Would you like me to put targeting in again? Boy, these guys with their bubbles. What's up? Bubble this, bubble that, bubble everything. Now, on Project Azeroth, I have some inside information. The Lyceum, you can target the braziers from 100 yards away or something and click them. You do not have to be right next to them. So nice plate gloves, blood fist, fist weapon. This is just junk.
I mean, it's the vendors of vendor crap.
Welcome to Vendaria.
Population Hispanics. You think I'm gonna skip a boss? You're wrong.
Yep, NNJ3K, this is what I'm told. We're going to try it. We need to get our torches, and we are going to light the fires from far away. If there's a bug on a server, I'm gonna use it. All right. I'm going to use it as much as I possibly can. Unless I'm asked nicely not to use it. But in all the time I was playing vanilla gaming, nobody ever asked me, hey, would you mind not doing that exploit you're doing? Because I don't do any serious exploits. I mean, nothing that you can't get to by moving around. Or clicking on something. If you can move around legally and click on something, and it's a workaround for something or an exploit, whatever you want to call it, that's just fair game for me. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Where do you get those torches, by the way? I forgot.
Flame keepers.
Flame keepers. Oh, on the way in. All right. Some of these guys are chumps. Other guys are a little less chumpy.
The hammered patrons are the chumps.
The hammered patrons are a little less chumpy. And apparently the trolls and the Taurens do not have friendly fire turned on. You can chit chat with them. Start a fight with them. Hello. Crony. Look at me, buddy. Huh. Nothing there. What was supposed to happen? What do you remember?
You're supposed to be able to talk to him and fight him.
Talk to him and fight him, okay. Maybe you need the Shadow Forge key for that. Valatorin, he's got a computer again, apparently. I think his computer was down for Linux for about a week, because he didn't say anything for like 4 or 5 days. What's up, man? We are doing a full clear, kill everything run of BRD for the fans and for the and show Valatorin what we got. Do you even have it? Are you even wearing it? Look what we got. Naglering. Naglering. You need the quest to get Ribley. It starts in Tannerus. I tried to get my quivers and no dice.
Looks like we won't be doing Ripley.
It's a world hopping quest. We don't do those. Oh, we're going to break the... we're going to do this thing. He's going to do this thing. He's summoning the mini-boss.
He drops a good hunter helm.
We have no hunters? Oh, we have one hunter. Alright.
Eye patch.
Now go get Banthok Sash for every caster. Banthok Sash. Is that does that drop from the 7? I think that drops from the 7. We could get it for 2 casters. Arena. Oh, we already did the arena, bro. Long time ago. Do we have somebody who can use that? Ah, that's too bad. It's good for role-playing, man. I'm a pirate. I'm a pirate, matey. I'm role playing. You're not supposed to say you're role playing when you're role playing.
Hey, I'll just give her these tankers to this guy. That way he has
Oh, he has something.
It's got 10 stamina, if nothing else.
Yeah, and you got a Traveler's Backpack in there, bro.
Where did that tanker go?
Tankard!
Bro,
Tankard!
it's over everywhere except where the tanker is.
I am not seeing it. I am not seeing it. I have the same issue as you with not seeing Tankard. If you do a find, it'll tell you exactly. Oh, there it is. All right, we got stats. We got stats.
We got stamina.
I read that Bangkok sash. I'm like, what kind of weird traveling have you been doing, bro?
Let's try one more time. Now that everyone's
Give
dead.
it to me. No. Everybody's not dead. I see some alliance. KOS. Kill on sight. Yo, you turned your V-bars off again. Dang it. Where are your V-bars? It has plus deeps. Would you stop? They're not going to talk to you. You have to do a Tanner's quest. Arcane Wrath.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of moneyage.
Arcane money.
This used to be such a hard pull.
Ooh, I hope
In
Circle of
vanilla.
Flame drops.
Circlet of Flame, yeah, could drop.
X2.
Yeah, 2x Circlet of Flame. That was,
That drops twice.
yeah, that was a big deal for us when we were twinking in Vanilla WoW. That Circlet of Flame. We were on that. We ran this thing until we would get it. Every time. It had a pretty low drop rate though. So we might have to run it 2 or 3 times to get it. That's my definition of pretty low. 2 or 3 times. If it's lower than that, I don't do it. Hardest twink item I ever farmed was Pendulum of Doom in Uldaman. Pendulum of Doom, I don't remember that one.
There's Pendulum of Doom that's hits for like 1,000 at level 30.
1,000 at level 30, so it was like a 39 battleground twink item.
Yeah.
Man, we loved our 39 battleground twinks.
Hammer and Oldman that never drops.
39 4.0 speed axe. Whoa, that is a slow ass axe. So what's the idea there? I mean, 4. That was for a enhancement shaman, I take it, with Wind Fury on it.
With Flame Tongue would hit real hard.
Nah, you'd go Wind Fury. I mean, back in Vanilla WoW, Wind Fury was so overpowered that everybody said it needed nerfing. They just hated, you know, sometimes you could do a PvP duel or PvP fight, and if Wind Fury procced at the right moment, you would simply win. And that's what everybody didn't like about it. Oh, terrible. Terrible drop. Terrible drop. Oh, that's tragic. That is tragic. No, we're not going to put that on. I'll take Molten Core greens over that, honestly. Oh, Twill. Just hit the 1 key. All your Twill will go away. I delete Twill.
That was actually an upgrade. Go on. 10 agility, 10.
See? I reverse jinxed it. I just talked it down until it was an upgrade. Guys, I hate to say it, but we are smoking BRD. I mean, absolutely smoking it. This is week 5 on Project Azeroth, and we have come into our own for the most part. We can consistently farm Molten Core trash. I will produce a video of us doing that this week. I didn't record it on Friday, but I did run it on Friday, and I will produce a video of us farming Molten Core trash, possibly sometime this week, along with a new release. By the way, Valatorn, you weren't here, but I made a lot of fixes today to AoE healing, specifically AoE healing, so that people don't die as much. Secondarily, Shadow Priests, which you probably don't care about, are hitting a lot harder now. So you have Mind Flays actually on the boards. And what else? Maybe a couple of other things. Hey, we got a rare spawn. Panzor the Invincible is in our raid. So let's see what he drops. Oh my goodness. Those actually are really nice. If we didn't have 280 armor two-hander. Oh my gosh, bad itemization by itemization.
Those are better.
They're better than Deathbone?
2% dodge and 5 standard compared to just stats.
Yeah, 2% dodge is very nice. I think we have to consider them.
They will be considered.
We are going to dodge 2% more. But I do like my stats. I like a lot of health on Molten Core. I do like a lot of health. A lot of health makes Molten Core a bit more forgiving. By the way, there is going to be a midnight reset, so be ready for that.
Sorry, midnight. It's gonna be 1 a.m.
Alright guys, here we go. Valatorn is at level 58 with his 40 now, so he'll be doing BRD runs also. Wait, what? Reset? Yeah, they do a maintenance reset here. I haven't confirmed exactly what time it happens, but look for that. Could be wrong about it. Could be wrong about the time. But I did see it in some documentation. So, Valatorin, 58 with your 40. Exactly how are you going to gear up, though? And by the way, are you running 40 across now with your Ryzen processor? Talking to people is like talking on the moon. You have to wait for the signal to get to the moon and then back. And he is running 40 across on his Ryzen. How about that? So we have another 40 boxer, and he's kicking ass. So, Eli, what are we going to tell him on how to gear up? I'd say take 15 into Elbers and just run Elbers naked. You can run Elbers naked with 15. All right, with doing a lot of CC
Quality targeting.
and quality targeting. Yeah, you can run Elbers. You watch my Elbers naked video because that's exactly what I did. I ran into Elbers with my naked group, and we just went for it. And we immediately started getting stuff to gear up the tank and one main healer, and we just built on that. You could instead do the same thing inside of BRD, but BRD feels harder to me for some reason. Yeah, it feels harder. Elbers felt very doable. It didn't feel easy at the beginning, but it did feel doable.
Gearing
EPL drops. Yeah, that's probably fine. And you get a lot of gear at Tyr's Hand, but Tyr's Hand is dangerous. It's pretty wipey. Although I was really doing that before I put the recklessness in, so there were a lot of runaways and calls for help. Anyway, I'd say because you can do 15 at a time, and because things drop so much loot, the Elbers thing is... I only ran Elbers a few times, and then I had enough gear to start doing something else. And as soon as you have a core group of 10 who can run Sholomance, get your butt over to Sholomance. Have your Warlock life tap and jump off the roof, land on one of the ledges on the building so you don't have a long run back.
Oh, you can just
and unlock the...
live tap until you're low, then Hellfire and you'll die. And you just do it right by the door, apparently.
Oh, you can life tap and Hellfire right next to the door? Alright, let's do that then. And he says, we are doing it wrong if we are farming there.
Wow, that's shit. Shit drops again.
We got really bad luck here, guys. Why are you telling me off stream? Why don't you tell us the secret, Valatoran? We're here to inform all multi-boxers of all the secrets. And we actually gave away some secrets today.
Because he doesn't want no scrubs.
You don't want no scrubs? He's anti-scrub. You're a scrubbist. I don't hang around with scrubbists. Yeah, do not farm at Tyr's Hand. It's nasty. And, yeah. See, the Lyceum. This is the Lyceum. I was right, you were wrong. It's okay. It happens all the time. I'm an elitist jerk. Deal with it. Yes. I'm not suggesting people farm at Tyr's Hand. I'm suggesting they don't farm at Tyr's Hand. Now, do you have any torches? If you don't have any torch, you have one torch. You don't have any torches. So, can we keep going? We can?
Just gotta go for the Shadowforge Flamekeeper.
Shadowforge Flamekeeper, alright. Turn on B-bars, please. This is Project Azeroth, although we do multi-box on Vanilla Gaming. Also, welcome Goon. I'm gonna say that's how you pronounce your name. I'm gonna go with it. Everglades is feign death. Just FYI. Everglades will feign death if we're in combat when you hit the Shift 1 key. It's alright. Oh, we got a torch. And so let's experiment with activating the braziers from Hellfire, like somebody said you can do.
There's my other torch.
And there's your other torch. And this is going to be a hard pull. You left some guys back there, didn't you? Or are those repops?
Just repops instant.
Alright, well, keep everybody close.
Come on.
Don't loot. Don't loot.
I need to.
Why?
Because they dropped a torch. Damn it.
Keep fiving. These are pretty fast repops, bros. Alright, find a beacon. Find a beacon. That's a lot of spawnage. Okay, from there. Launch it. I don't think you could be. I don't think you can light it. It's not working, guys. I think you got to be right up there. Yep. And is everybody present? Everybody's present. This is looking good. Emperor is going down. Eggo Waffles, how you doing, man? We are just wrapping up a full clear. And apparently, that's also including everybody in this room. A full clear of BRD with our boys. And since Hellfire never runs out. We will always be able to keep killing these mofos. Okay, sprint to the other beacon. Oh, he's gonna drink. You really don't need to drink. Come on. We have gone all the way through BRD here in 10-man version. That is patch 1.6, and no wipes. Very few instances of even anybody dying, but we've had our share of deaths, if we're honest. However, the 5 button has been our friend. We're using 5-minute multiboxing. That is my informal multiboxing system that you can download at my website at FurySwipes, wix.furyswipes.com/mysite, and you should see a link. You should see a link in the YouTube stream. So go there, download the code. You can be multiboxing in 5 minutes, or as someone recently put it, 3-hour multiboxing, because it took them 3 hours to get it set up. I heard a door. Oh no. Oh, Tina's finally out of the hot tub. And we are done with the Lyceum. So, a few things we found out. The Lyceum works. The repops are fast. I seem to remember the repops being pretty fast in vanilla too.
Not that fast. It's about a 20-second delay between them.
Second, whoever said that you can light the torches from far away, not correct. Hella wrong. We're going to call it hella wrong. Oh, do not walk through that fire spray. Dude, what are you doing? Go ahead and heal. You got to wait for the fire spray to stop. There will be gaps.
The gaps are 5 times shorter.
The gaps are very small, but there are gaps. You can get through that that fire spray. Must be patient, young Padawan.
May just pull
From here? Guess you could. Why do you not want to wait? What are you doing? Now you're gonna run. What is it you think you're doing? Alright, he's just doing long range fighting. He's getting smoked. Golem Skull Helm, that's what you need. But what is the Magnus Stone again? That's a big upgrade from Valor. And by the way, Golem Skull Helm is considered to be best in slot. Pre-raid bis. We're out of the fire. Yeah, he wants to run some more. Alright, fine. You forgot some loot on it? What is that Magnus Stone? It's terrible? Alright. Put your Golem Skull Helm on. I want to see what it looks like. And plus, you should put it on. There you go. Golem Skull Helm. We have an upgrade, people. First upgrade for our tank in a long time.
It's not prettiest raid in slot.
Yeah, they don't call it prettiest raid in slot. Prettiest in slot. We got to work on that joke. They don't call it prettiest in slot. They call it best in slot.
They call it pre-raid biz.
I didn't get that. Oh, you were.
Iron Foe will not drop.
Iron Foe will not drop. Wait, what's Iron Foe? Explain to me why Iron Foe is so good. great tanking weapon?
Relatively fast mace that procs 2 extra attacks.
Who are we giving it to?
Probably Ember Small. And he'll use it instead of.
He'll use it for like one dungeon.
He'll use it instead of Alcor's, since that one guy was saying Alcor's isn't a good tanking weapon.
Yeah, but that one guy said not only is Alcor's not a good tanking weapon, he told us what weapon to use, and it wasn't. I don't think it was Iron Foe.
No, it was Iron Foe.
It was?
Yeah.
All right, never mind.
Good tanking mace.
Iron Foe is the one then.
Alright.
All right, guys. Our entire evening has led up to this. We need fingers crossed for
Double Iron Foe.
double. Well, we don't need double Iron Foes, but we do need fingers crossed for good loot, an Iron Foe, and something for the healers. And anything. Yeah, well, somebody said, NNJ, that on this server they reworked the rage generation, and so fast weapons like Alcor's don't have nearly the advantage that you think they have. And so Alcor's is not best threat per second on this server like it is on vanilla gaming. It's been fine for us, make no mistake. Plus it has 10 fire resist, which I love. But we're just going based on what people are telling us, and could be BS, could be real. Yeah, if you tell us a gray weapon is the best threat weapon on this server, we'll probably roll it for a while.
I saw the goodness set pop just then. Someone was feared.
Someone was. That's not. Wait. It's running horror.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe that's what was happening to that one golem in the mechanics room. Maybe he was fleeing in horror.
Man, I feel like I should see at least one world drop off of these models.
Yeah, we're not really getting the world drops that we hope for, but of course we come from vanilla gaming where world drops were for a long time turned up to ridiculous levels, where you get 3 epics, 4 epics every run. They have since turned them down apparently, because that doesn't happen to us anymore. They've toned down the epics. So yeah, you're not going to get your 3 hands of Edward the Odd in a VG run, in a ZG run. All right. Well, Valatorn did go try IS Boxer to see if that was a better key cloner than HKN, and his take seems to be that it's nice, but overkill for what we're doing. And you know why it's overkill for what we're doing? Because we have an API, and IS Boxer is meant for games that have no API. It's meant to really trick games, and get around the fact that you don't have an API for some games, and really micromanage spells and stuff when you don't have a programmer's interface to manage spells. But we do have that on Vanilla WoW, which is why I play Vanilla WoW, and it's good fun, man. Anyway, I did also send Valatorn a post about a guy who tried multiboxing on Linux, is multiboxing on Linux. He has to do a lot of things manually that would make it extremely painful to run 40, but he is making it work after a fashion. I think it's too painful though. No, we're not going to charge anybody money in J3K. We can teach people how, but and anyway, nobody here has a shitload of money to pay, so most of these people are spending all of their money on pot, and they don't have any to spare for coding lessons. But I will try to teach people how to code as I go. I'm going to do a fairly involved video on the theory and operation of 5-minute multiboxing again. Every time you get that screen freeze, I'm afraid of a disconnect. And I'm going to go through every line and function of 5-minute multiboxing. I need to send you /money to distribute gold. Yeah, in fact, I was talking about your function to distribute gold today while we were rolling. That I don't think it was during the stream, but I was telling Eli that you wrote a function to move gold to a central guy, and that's really what we need to do. Get money, send trade money, accept. Yes. That's what we need to do. And in fact, now that I know how to use events, I can probably motorize it even more.
Okay.
Here we are on Emperor, people. It's been a long night. Thank you all for being with us. We are going to do our final drinking. We're going to take our Iron Foe and our sash of Uberist healing, whatever drops off this guy, and go home. My bank is called Elon Musk. Oh, great American. He's a great American. I have 2 kids who have worked for Elon Musk, and he is a great American, but he does run a sweatshop. Sometimes great Americans have to run sweatshops. He is no Justin Trudeau, and thank God for that. But Justin Trudeau doesn't count because he's not an American. And no one even came close to dying here, guys. Is there are there any mechanisms in this fight? I'm not even sure. It doesn't matter. We got nothing. It's all crap. And our life is over. Actually, that one's pretty good.
Please keep crawling down the screen.
We got the family jewels. 16 stamina cape. The Emperor's new cape. That's actually a pretty strong stamina cape. Oh dear.
It's better than this.
It's
got tanking stat.
agility, yeah. 43 armor too. So I guess we're taking that. I guess we're going to use the Emperor's cape to tank. Put it on, Eli. We always forget to put things on. Well, Iron Foe did not drop, guys. So we did not get paid for our long night. Mind Flay is going to get a great chest upgrade. That is just a great, and it probably will look good too. And it does. Oh yeah. Now he looks like a very pimp Shadow Priest. Is it just healing done, or does it have stats? Because, I mean, his Holy Nova heals.
It's just healing done. It's healing done with some stats.
See, it has stats. You could give one of those to him and not feel too bad about it since he does Holy Nova.
Ooh, healing done by 33.
So there's 2 bosses here that drop shit? Damn. Those are some amazing healing gloves right there. That's got to be best in slot somehow. That's got to be best in somebody's slot.
And 13 more intellect and 12 more spirit.
And you got to go to the bathroom.
And vendor shoulders.
And vendor shoulders. All right. The shoulders will be going to the vendor. Those gloves are priest, druid, bis. All right. That is freaking great to hear. So the entire run did not. Those are actually really. I mean, I'm really gonna look at those. Those are actually ZG level gloves. I mean, we're not gonna see anything like that for a long, long time, huh? I guess that's what they mean by bis. So, not until patch 1.1. I wasted a lot of time waiting for those. Oh. P.S. Lord Rocker drops bis heal shoulders. Yeah. So, yeah, that's one thing we got to do. If you target some bis piece, you really do need to cross-reference when it dropped, when it started, because, I mean, how did you know, NNJ3K? How did you figure out that you were wasting time on it? Where did you look it up? Like, what web page? I mean, which web? Oh, I guess if you look carefully on Classic DB, it'll say it was added in patch blah blah blah. So you have to keep in mind that we are on patch 1.6 here, and make sure you're not going for something that was added after patch 1.6. Yeah, there you go. That's where it is. But I do want to highlight the pimpiness of Mindflay now. I mean, when we started the evening tonight, we said we got to do something about Mindflay, and Mindflay was basically naked, and now he's somebody. Somebody stop him. He's nice.
He needs a shadow damage cape from shadow damage necklace.
And yes, I mean, Shadow Priests are a very minor player in this game, but that's all right. I wanna support all specs. I want to have all specs somewhere, even Feral Druids. We're gonna find a place for Feral Druids, and very soon, maybe not this release, but maybe next release, I will have Backstab and Ravage in the game, and I will do Backstab. We're all just like, doing a little victory lap in our mind. It's just like, yeah, we got all the way through it. It is epic. How long has the stream been running? Do we know? Somebody tell me how long the stream's been running. And that's how long it takes to do all of BRD, with somebody coming in and unlocking the city for us. Thank you, NNJ3K, for making this all possible. It was not going to be possible without him coming to unlock the city for us. And I wish everybody a fantastic week. Let's get through this week together and fight through our miserable jobs and get to Friday again for more fun. 2 hours. 3 hours according to YouTube, Balatorn says. So, which is it? 3 hours is pretty long, man. I don't know how many more times I'm going to do this if it's 3 hours. I tell you the truth. But if I have my key, obviously, if I have my key, it's going to be a lot less than 3 hours. Yeah, we started streaming right at the beginning, right at the entrance to this place, so yeah, you might only be able to rewind 2 hours. So there you go. 3 hours to the Emperor, no wipes, every boss and mob cleared. Of course, you're not going to do that on a regular Emperor run. You're gonna clear as very little as possible. So I suspect that we can do an Emperor run in an hour. What do you think, Eli? Hour? Maybe a little over an hour. So we'll try an Emperor speed run a little later. But thanks to Eli for running the team. Thanks to all you guys for watching. And we will see you next bat time on Next Bat Channel. Later, boys.